Hey guys, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. Thank y'all so much for dropping in. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. Listen, let's jump right into this. The hot off the press, just finished these 2 winter journals, and they're I can't say they're my first sewing pattern journals, but my first sewing pattern journal I made for someone, and it was bad. Like, it was real bad. But they were appreciative, and it was the thought that counts. Anywho, let's get into these. I seriously just finished these, so you're going to see some stringy bits and all that. And I like the scrappy ties to get stringy, but not, I will typically cut a lot of the strings off, but I know that that's going to continue to happen as this journal gets older and gets used. So we've got the scrappy tie, and I have had this, in fact, I got this out off Happy Mail. So thank you to who gave that to me. I appreciate it very much. So it's very cool, very ornate. I loved it. So let's start with this one. Okay. You can see here it's a simplicity pattern, male, female figure on the front. I used a gray felt for the spine. And Samuel L. Jackson did not cooperate with me. He did not like all this business right here. Ooh, I was mad at him. But it's okay. I think it's okay. Not too bad. And the front, I did not put pockets on this one. No pockets on this one. But a large journaling card. Very heavyweight journaling card. Isn't she cute? She's off another pattern. And as you can see here, I've made some wooden type paper clips. Yeah. It doesn't look like one of them's going to hold up, though, so I may have to do something different. Piece of vellum. This is heavyweight cardstock. And that is the Frosty paperclip, altered paperclip. Again, you're going to find a lot of clipped in tags. Journaling space. Music paper. One of my vintage fabrics that I got from a Happy Mail. Actually, most of these fabrics came from Happy Mail. Loved them. I've been having them for a long time, but I'm going to start using my stuff. Here is a junk journal jewelry that I made out of my stash. Now, this is the one, look, it doesn't look like it's going to hold up. I'm going to have to do some repair on this one. It's because it's so intricate, this design, it doesn't like the hot glue. It does not. So we'll have to do something different. But I used a lot of vintage children's images, winter related. Did a lot of scrappy ruffles. I kind of like it. Vintage ad, sewing machine ad. This is a little booklet that I made from a Vintage Life magazine. Different just little papers. Happy Mail. This little card's from Happy Mail. I put covered the back just with some paper for you to write on. Another vintage ad on heavyweight. Everything in here was heavyweight. This is one signature. Both of these are going to be one signature journals. Here's another junk journal jewelry. This is a vintage button. Isn't she pretty? Wish I had more of those. I think she's just gorgeous. This is my coffee dyed paper. Another vintage children's illustration. I want to sit down and make some more of those. I had a lot of fun making these. I really did. I want to make a whole stash of those, not just winter-related ones. Vintage ad. And then the center is a Richard Scarry, and I did the pockets on the outside instead of the inside because I didn't want to cover up the winter image. So, did those pockets on the outside and a journaling card here. Okay. This is some washi tape that I have. Isn't it cute? And then these, I just got these. These are wooden buttons. They cool? And then this is another tag. This is the Pokey Little Puppy. Hello, the Pokey Little Puppy. So cute. Other side of that vintage ad. You can see I took coffee dyed paper on this vintage ad and I used it to sew in the seam so it would bolster that. I didn't want it to rip because that it's, you know, it's vintage. I mean, it's not as thick as paper. Look at that. That's another from the Pokey Little Puppy. This is from a vintage, I think this is from a Coats and Clark's, a vintage Coats and Clark. I believe that's what I have. Viking sewing machine ad. Bring it in a little bit. Isn't that a cool machine? And again, I bolstered it with coffee dyed paper. I just took a paper, a clothespin and just clip that in. This is, it's not as thick as watercolor paper. It's not that thick, but it's pretty thick. But it is not as thick. It's like a sketch pad. That's where I got it from. It's a sketch pad. This cardstock, I think I got this last year at Joann's. I do believe that's a Joann's cardstock. And then here's the back. And then you can see, just, don't they look like little snowballs? That's what they remind me of, this little trim does. Isn't that fun? So, yeah. So, that's that one. Now, let's go to this one. Now, this one I did the, I forget what they call these clips, but you can see this actually has, I've been holding on to this too. Little ruler, little pair of scissors. Isn't that pretty? Another scrappy tie. And then the front here. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see. Did some embellishing here. Aren't these little girls cute? And you know, I don't think I scanned that image before I put it on. Now this one has pockets. Use this eyelet for pockets. And vintage children's book. These are from Readers, actually. Are these from Readers? I think those are. No, this is from Frosty the Snowman. This is from a little golden book, Frosty the Snowman. And then the inside of this right here is it's felt, but it reminded me of wool. So I said, well, I'm going to use it. Isn't this cute? It's a big journaling card for you. Vellum. And then also I did the paper clips, the altered paper clips with those snowflakes and Frosty the Snowman. Okay, so Pokey Little Puppy. This is a tuck on this side. And then a little tuck on this side. This is a reproduction from a Sears catalog, but it is a reproduction, and I just coffee dyed it. A little music about winter, song about winter. This is one of my very favorite images. Oh, this right here. Look at this. Look at these granny squares. Isn't that fun? And then I just backed them just with regular paper. It's not very thick, but it's thick enough. You know, you can certainly write on it, but I just loved it. Another journaling card here. And this is, again, here's a little belly band, and then that journaling card. I did not cut the strings off of the pages that I sewed on this one. You're going to see some more here. I wanted to leave them. If you decide to purchase, you can take those off. And then just a little, really, journaling card. Some washi tape. Plenty of journaling space in this one. I'll tuck. This is Cartabella. Almost positive, Cartabella. And then this little journaling card. Let me show you the buttons on the signature here. Aren't those cool? I like those. I really did. I like those a lot. Let's see. And then I just folded that in. Plenty of journaling space. Graph paper. Oh, look at this. How sweet. A small circle of friends. And that's so sweet. Just like that so much. And then I did this fold over as a little tuck. Winter's Happy Days and Holidays. And then look at these Richard Scarry journaling cards. Aren't those cute, y'all? Can't go wrong with Richard Scarry. But again, plenty of journaling, actual journaling space. Oh, look, I have a little thing right here. I need to, well, hold on just a second. Let me see if I can remedy that real quick. How about this one? Little pokey little puppy moment. And then the Ice Skaters and Richard Scarry. So that is that one. I am going to be listing these by the time you see this. These will be listed in the Maker's Market. I'll have a link in the description. If you're interested in purchasing, just go click that link and check them out. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. If you lasted through this whole video, thank you so much. And remember what I do always say. I do hope that whatever it is you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I had creating these winter journals. Thanks, guys, and we'll chat soon. Bye.